Hello everyone, Dr. Van Merkel here. It's great to be with you this June 11th, 2020, and we've just about gone through the COVID-19 escapade, and I just want to give you a little update on how science-based nutrition is doing and how the doctors who are using SBN, science-based nutrition, are doing. My clinic here in Dayton, Ohio, we have 3 associate doctors and myself, but I see very few patients. But our associate doctors in our clinic, we are right at, all through the whole thing, about 70% of what we did last year. The same months, April and May, we're right at 74% of what we did the year before. Now, a lot of clinics are closed. I mean, if your practice is 90% adjusting, 90% neuromusculoskeletal, you pretty much crashed. But our practice is only about 5 to 10% adjusting neuromusculoskeletal, and we breezed right through it. We didn't lay anybody off. We kept all of our employees full-time and paid them full-time. And the doctors made a nice income during this thing. Now, it's not as good as last year, no doubt, but how would you feel if you cruise through a total shutdown and you're still at 70%? And now we're even increasing back to normal now. And we have SBN members that are doing even better than we did. And we did pretty darn good. Now, we know that because my staff talks to them, and also we see their stats, what they're doing through SBN, through science-based nutrition. We see how many labs are doing, how many new patients they have, the volumes they're ordering, and we know that some of these guys rocked it, absolutely rocked it. We know some guys are running 90% of what they did before. And I'm very excited about it. You know what? It's even a better time than ever before to utilize the type of work that we have involved with science-based nutrition, your telemedicine, your long-distance consults, your reported findings, your lab recs, and everything like that. Because I'm going to do my little TikTok imitation here. And I don't know if you can see this or not. Let me get this here. But in a recent MedPage article, medpage.com, here are some of the stats that they presented. Let me get this here. There we are. There are thousands, it's estimated about 120,000 medical doctors are going to retire because of COVID. And the uninsured people are up to 34 million people in this country. And because of COVID, MDs are seeing fewer patients due to COVID. In fact, some doctors are complaining they're only able to see 1 patient every hour. Because after a patient, got to go and clean everything. They got to re-gown everybody, re-glove everybody, re-everything everybody. And 1 patient an hour is not a sustainable business model. And some do not want to go out to people's cars and do an exam out in their car, and they don't want to do telemedicine. They're not geared up for it. They just never done it. They don't have the tools. And we have the tools and technology. Now let's look at some more things here with COVID-19. Let's see. MDs are seeing fewer patients. Let me see if I can get that to focus in. But that red one right there is very important. And the red one shows that health insurers are paying roughly 20 to 50% less for virtual care visits. For telemedicine, they're only paying 20 to 50% of what they would have if they had been done in office. So if you figure over 100,000 medical doctors are leaving practice, and that's what they said. A lot of older doctors just cannot deal with this. And they're not going to deal with it. So they're going to get out. So 100,000, well, there's like 600,000 medical doctors in practice in this country. 600,000. So if you remove 100,000, actually they're thinking about 125,000 medical doctors are going to quit. In fact, they're just not going to go back into practice because they were not considered essential, or their patient base dropped dramatically during this COVID thing, that no patients were coming in. And drug prescriptions are down like 70%. Prescriptions are down 70%. So there's a lot of money there that is gone. A lot of elective surgeries were not being done. So the medical community is reeling from this, and some of the medical doctors say, no, we're just going to get out. They got their retirement, they're ready to go, so why not get out? So 600,000 And 100,000 getting out, what is that? About 18% fewer medical doctors out there? 18, but guess what? People still need care. And if you will open your practice up to the type of work that SBN can train you on and support you with and do and use it, you're going to be amazed at what you can do. Now, I know so many people, oh, it's not working for me. It doesn't work right. I just can't do it. You know, my patients don't believe in it, whatever. You know what? Where's the problem? I just thought of this analogy the other day, actually just a few minutes ago. You know, I like to play basketball. And I play with some other guys, and some of them are a lot better than me. Now, if they shoot the ball and they make it more often than I do, is that because the ball doesn't work right for me? The ball doesn't work right for me, and that's why it doesn't go in as often as it does for other people? No, it's because they practice, isn't it? They work harder at it than I do. Because they work harder at it, they have more success at shooting baskets. If you want to have more success with SBN, well, guess what you have to do? You have to work at it. You got to get out there and do the training, use the tools that we've got, because if we've got, let's say, I'm not going to overstate it, let's say we got 20% of SBN members doing 80% of the work, which is probably about pretty close. 20% of members are doing 80% of the volume. Now, is it because their ball's different, or is it because they're working harder at it, they're using the tools we developed, and they are getting it done? You know, I don't want to hear excuses, well, it doesn't work for me, I'm in a poor area, whatever. Everybody makes excuses, when the fact is, it's the same ball. People have health problems. They're willing to pay for them if you show them the value and make it affordable, which is what we do. So get out there. The ball is the same for everyone. Everyone's got the same crap, especially right now. But our practice maintains 70%. My practice with 3 associate doctors maintains 70%. What would that do for you? And guess what? They're talking about another COVID coming up next year, or actually this fall. So what would happen if your practice had to shut down for another 2 months? What would happen? Yeah, so get out there, get trained, start using it. And there's no reason why you couldn't, if something like this happened again, that you couldn't do 70%. Let me take you through a different angle here, a different way to look at this. Suppose that you've got your business, and before the COVID, it was doing really well. But if your chiropractic was actually only 20% of your entire business, and the rest was nutritional. Suppose you're doing 100, and I'm just throwing out a number, 100 grand in adjusting, but that was only 20% of your business. What would that be if you were doing $500,000 in business? Would that have changed if your chiropractic was cut out? Because people are always going to need lab work. They're always going to need help. They're always going to want help with their metabolic problems. And they're going to have problems with cancer, MS, lupus, Crohn's, ulcerative colitis, skin problems, all these things. And it's not that you're going to cure them, but you've heard me talk before. You can help them get healthier. If you get healthy enough, what's going to happen to their symptoms? Well, we know they often go away. And if you've watched these blogs, I'm going to be talking about some other cases. And in fact, I'm going to be doing another blog here in just a minute about a PSA. That is pretty amazing. So get out there and do it. It's the same for everybody. Stop making excuses. It will work if you work it, period. But it's up to you. It's not going to be easy. And at SBN, we got some pretty amazing things that's coming up. And if you don't start going now, you just might miss out. So have a great day. I'm Dr. Merkel. Get out there, get studying. If you need retrained, contact our office. We can train you up, show you how to do everything. But also the training is online. So you can either have a spoon fed to you, or you can get in there and dig in and do it yourself. Watch the videos of other doctor testimonials. Those will give you some ideas, some great ideas. And those are some of the guys who are really cranking it right now. So watch the videos, train yourself, take responsibility. The harder you work, the better it's going to work, period. So I'm Dr. Merkel with Science Based Nutrition. Have a great day.